Oh, where do I start? Welcome back, guys. I don't know where to start. I've lost my voice. So this is just a quick episode on Manchester United against Fulham, which just ended a little while ago, and United did it. We won 3-2. We did it the United way. As you can see by my voice, we did it the United way. Last minute winner, not even last minute, but late on they brought it back to 2-2, and then we went on and scored, right? And like this game, it's up there, man. It's another crazy game, man. Why are we getting all these crazy games this season, man? It's crazy. But the biggest difference now on the Carrick is we're getting the crazy games, but we're smiling at the end of the game because we're getting the wins. With under under Amarin, we weren't getting the results. I don't even think we were getting the performances. So let's start from the start, right? So let's start from the start. So at the beginning, first maybe I'd say the first 20 minutes, Fulham had a bit of the ball, but they weren't really doing nothing because Michael Carrick's got us in a system where it's very hard for teams to play through us. They have to go down the wings. There's no other way. You have to go down the wings. Kobe Menu, Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, and Bomo, like making a four in the middle, and it just makes it harder for teams to get through the middle. And when they went out wide, similar to Arsenal, when they did go wide, it was just locked off. Because Darlow, Luke Shaw, and Cunha. All right, so yeah, like they can't come through the middle. Not today. Shops closed through the middle, and they had to go out wide, and they were really playing in front of us. They there was one or two times where they turned us around and really didn't do anything. But the thing that they weren't doing was they weren't trying to get in behind us, which helped us. And then in terms of us, in this game we played, there was a lot of patches where we played some fantastic football, possession, passing, 1-2s, all that fun stuff. And then we got the goal. Even though at the time I thought, oh, it's a penalty, it's a penalty. I think everyone in the stadium was like, yo, it's a penalty, it's a penalty. But it wasn't a penalty. When I rewatched it, the player was dragging him from outside the box. Once he got inside the box, I think he won the ball. So I'm going to let him off. Well, who cares? Who really cares? Because we've got a guy called Bruno Fernandes. It doesn't matter if it's a penalty or a free kick. And I think it was a bit of justice. I think that's what I called it. It was justice because I felt like it was a penalty, even though later on I said it wasn't a penalty. But it was justice because from that free kick, Casemiro doing what Casemiro does. And for a guy that's not that big, he's actually quite strong in the air. He got his head onto it. Bam, 1-0. Let's go. Then the stadium's got behind him and is rocking. Like, we're going for it. And then the next goal came with Matheus Cunha. Again, Casemiro involved with a fantastic ball to Cunha. And then Cunha doing what Cunha does. Taking the touch, running in, top bins. I thought, that's it. Game over. Let's just keep it nice and simple and see out the game for the rest of the game. Even though there's a lot of time to go, I thought, yeah, let's just see it out. Let's just keep it at 2-0 for as long as we can. And then second half we came out. I think second half, I don't know, for some reason, I don't know what they did in the change rooms, if they had too much or something, but they came out lethargic. They weren't the same team. They weren't pressing at the same intensity, which allowed Fulham a way back into the game. I was thinking, come on, guys, don't do this, man. We're 2-0. Let's just be nice. Everyone's shouting today. The stadium's rocking. It's supporting you. Come on, just keep the 2-0. And then a lapse in concentration again. Because I think it was Berg who got the ball. No one came close to him. He put it through. And then he went to Jimenez. And I swear, I stand to be corrected on this one, right? I don't think it was a penalty. The reason I don't think it was a penalty was he had the shot, then then Harry Maguire kind of hit him, and it looked like Harry Maguire touched the ball. So let me know in the comments, do you think it was a penalty or not? Right? So they got the penalty, and then the game changed. So the next 15 minutes, I think the next 15 minutes it was Fulham. I'm not gonna lie. Some point lying. What I saw, right? So next 15 minutes, they took over. They were controlling the game. They were passing it, and we dropped really deep, which was inviting on the pressure from Fulham, which was annoying. Like I was just shouting, "Go, go, go!" And then they weren't. So the goal was coming, and then they brought on Kevin. Everyone's taking the piss out of Kevin in the stadium. They were like, Kevin's coming on. I'm like, yeah, Kevin's coming on. Like, Kevin. I'm like, no, this guy's from Brazil. There's a Kevin in Brazil. I'm like, there must be a Kevin in Brazil. He must be called Kevin something else, innit? But everyone's like, oh, Kevin, he's not going to do nothing. My gosh, what we wrong. Kevin showed us why he's Brazilian. That's what happened. Kevin showed us what Brazilians do. He plays this a nice 1-2. A goal that I've seen a few times at Old Trafford, where they're coming in from the left, they play a 1-2, and then because the Mazraoui was slightly asleep and he didn't push out to Kevin, that's his actual name. I'm not making this up. His actual name is Kevin. He's probably got a full Brazilian name, but he's called Kevin. And then Kevin gets on the ball. Everyone's like, oh, Kevin's on the ball. What's Kevin going to do? I'm like, Kevin's Brazilian. He's not from Wythenshawe. And then Kevin showed us why he's Brazilian. Little 1-2. And then just... keeper didn't have no chance. Top bins. Every time I see this keeper, yeah, all I see is goals. Like, team scoring screamers on him. Every time. It's crazy. Every time I go to Old Trafford, all I'm seeing is this keeper do nothing for the majority of the game. And then they just have a shot and it's top bins. So anyway, cut a long story short, Kevin, top bins. Everyone stopped taking the mickey out. Kevin, they're like, oh, yo, Kevin's all right. Kevin's a bit good. I'm like, he's Brazilian. What do you expect? And everyone, then the stadium was thinking, not again. I'm like, no, not again, bro. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. So I'm thinking, okay, this is gonna be long. Then at this point, Šeško's already brought on, I think. Mazraoui's brought on. But anyway, Šeško's brought on. And I'm thinking, yo, Kevin, everyone's taking the mick out of Kevin. Kevin scores, as I said earlier. And then we're thinking, and then you can feel it. This is the thing with Old Trafford. Like, you guys go to Old Trafford, like, it's so like, there's no belief in our fans, in a sense of, like, bro, one goal and the whole stadium, like, one goal, all you should see bare people just flying out, like, I think, bro, come on, where's your faith? It looks like no one got faith. Like, everyone's just like, yo, the next one's coming. Fulham are going to end up winning. Forget about this. So a lot of people left. And then I stayed because I was like, yo, come on, I want to stay. I've seen I want United to win. Especially after that Arsenal goal, I'm not going nowhere. I'm stuck here. I'm staying in my seat. And then we got a chance. Then this is where it gets. This is what I'm thinking. So then the goal, where it comes from, is crazy, right? So let me start with Calvin Bassey. So when Calvin Bassey came onto the pitch, I was telling my little cousin, I said, yo, this guy's big. Like, he's quite hench. No, he's not quite hench. He's wham. Like, big shoulders, big legs, big guy in it. Looks strong, fast. I figure, yo, this guy was on the bench. I'm telling my cousin, yo, he's like, yo, this guy looks strong. I'm like, yeah, bro, he looks strong. And then, Bruno Fernandes does some little swivel. Lets the ball roll like through him. Turns. Him and Calvin Bassey turn together. Bruno just got a little head start. But this Calvin Bassey is fast and strong. Well, This is what I thought he was. I thought he was strong or fast. But he turned. I'm not gonna lie, he turned. And then he's like trying to catch up Bruno. Bruno can't run. Bruno can cover ground, like, as in, like, he can run for days. But he's not fast. So I'm thinking, come on, Calvin Bassey's gonna catch this guy up. Calvin Bassey's running full pelt. And he's still not, like, getting close to Bruno. He gets to Bruno. Bruno just sticks out a hand like this. And says, "What, today?" I'm thinking, how bloody strong is Bruno Fernandes? Bruno Fernandes holding this 6'3" man mountain with one hand. He keeps running. I'm thinking, yo, what's going on here? Come on, how are you losing this fight? You can't lose. Even though I'm not supporting Calvin Bassey, I'm trying to work out how Calvin Bassey is losing this battle. Bro, it's not fair. It's like a heavyweight against, I don't know, a welterweight. I don't know, someone really small, right? Bruno's just holding him off, running. Then Bruno whips the ball into the box. Šeško, for the first time I've seen him, clean touch, kills it dead. Bam! He turns, top bins. I think, bloody hell. Then I lost my voice. There was a guy standing next to me that was just going crazy. Everyone started celebrating with each other. And then the atmosphere came. Then we saw Old Trafford rock like no one's business. It was so amazing. It was untrue. Right? Then, just before the game ends, one guy starts shouting, "Attack, attack, attack." I'm thinking, whoa, we don't need that, brother. So I started shouting, "Don't listen to him. Defend, defend, defend." So yeah, and they defended it. We saw it out. That's 3 games in a row. I don't know what Carrick's doing. I don't know what Carrick's saying. But yo, long may it continue. And if we win our next 2 games, like, that guy might even get a haircut. Bro, that is crazy. I need that guy to that guy, you're watching this, yeah, I need you to get a haircut. Either way, man, that haircut thing's starting to do my head in anyway. But if we can win our next 2, whoa. Like, Amarin, it took him a year to win 2 back-to-backs. This guy's done it within like 2 weeks. He's won 3 games on the spin. Whoa, what the hell? So guys, that's it for me. So make sure you like, subscribe, put in the notification bell on, and also get involved in the comments, man. Let me know, how did you feel about the game? What score did you predict at the beginning in terms of what it became? Come on, man, let's get involved. Let's get these subscriptions up, man. Come on, let's go.